What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get started with today's video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close, and we are now 242 subs away from hitting 500 subs. And who knows, maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the summer. Only time will tell. But as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners over at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners over at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of the set, much similar to what I pulled out of my Genesis Impact box that I opened up last year, which is this beautiful Beat Cop from the Underworld. This thing looks absolutely amazing as a collector's rare. But with that being said, if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue. Maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, excuse me, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because more than 85% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys are not even subscribed. And to top it all off, we got to get more women to watch the content as well. So if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys have not subscribed as of yet, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which is this: what are your guys' thoughts on the Centur-Ion archetype, and do you think these new cards will ever see any meta play whatsoever? Let me know down in the comments below. In today's video, we've got two brand new Centur-Ion cards to talk about in this video. And honestly, I never would have imagined it, because of the fact that Centur-Ion did see some stint of play, I think at some point last year, but it kind of sort of fell off the grid a little bit. But now with these two new cards, they might end up seeing some play. So let's get straight into it. There are only two cards in this video to talk about, but let's kick things off with Centur-Ion Camellia, I believe is how it's pronounced. I'm probably butchering it, but there's the card, and it is a 4-star Dark Pyro with 1200 attack, 1600 defense, and both of its effects are once per turn. And the first effect reads: when your opponent activates a monster effect as Chainlink 2 or higher as a quick effect, you can make that effect become your opponent places one Centur-Ion monster from their face-up field or grave, face-up field or grave face-up in their spell and trap zone as a continuous trap. Also, you cannot special summon Centur-Ion. You cannot special summon this card for the rest of the turn. Second effect reads: during the main phase, if this card is a continuous trap, you can special summon it. Basically, you have a way to just take this card, put it, and be able to put it into the back row which is really cool. So literally, you can literally just take this, put it into the into the back row. Excuse me. And then just special summon it right away. So the idea the idea would be for you to go Foolish Burial, send this card to the graveyard, activate some sort of draw card or something like that, like maybe say Pot of Desires as a random example. Your opponent ashes that right there is Chain Link 2. That triggers off this card as Chain Link 3, where you can take this card, put it into the back row, then go Chain Link 4, and then go Chain Link 4 called by, banish the Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom gets negated, and then the whole chain would resolve. So this card would be sent into the back row, and you would be able to get off your draws off of Desires, and then in a brand new chain, this card's second effect would trigger, and you would be able to special summon it right off the bat to help you go into some of your rank 4 plays or somewhere in along those lines, which is really cool. But now we gotta talk about the other card in this video, and it is known as Centur-Ion Primera Primus, which is an 8-star light spellcaster synchro tuner with 2600 attack and defense, and it requires a tuner and one or more non-tuners. and the first and third effects are both once per turn. The first effect reads: if this card is synchro summoned, you can add one emblema card from your deck or grave to your hand. Then you can destroy one card you control and one card your opponent controls. So basically, you have yourself a sort of like a 2-for-1 in some sort of way. You get to, or rather a 1-for-2, sorry, where you get to add a card from your deck or grave to your hand, and then just pop 2 cards on the board, one on your side and one on your opponent's side, and you're just off to the races from there. Unless if your opponent has a card like say Appaloosa, or perhaps Underworld Goddess, which both those cards are still pretty powerful to this day. But the thing is if your opponent does have Appaloosa for 1 negate, they're not gonna use that one negate on this card, because if they do decide to pop Appaloosa, what's your opponent gonna do? They're not gonna waste a negate on this type of effect. They will want to use it on an effect like say Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, or perhaps maybe a Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, or something along those lines. But still, that's a pretty cool effect. Second effect reads: this special summon card cannot be destroyed by battle unless it was summoned from the extra deck. So funny thing is that you can actually use Extra Foolish Burial, send this card from the extra deck to the graveyard, and then activate Monster Reborn to bring this card back, and you have yourself a 2600 beat stick right off the bat, which is pretty funny. So, pretty cool. Third effect here reads, if a face-up Centur-Ion card you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. So, funny enough, not only do you have a board pop, you also have a Monster Reborn and built-in protection. So, honestly, these two cards are not that bad. They are not that bad. Although the effects of the Synchro Monster could have been better, but I just feel like it could have been a bit different, in my personal opinion. Again, the effects are cool, but they could have been better. Don't really think they're gonna have some form of play. Even if it does, they do see some play. I can only see the 4-star monster being a 2 of, and the Synchro monster just being a 1 of. That's just how I see it. But with that being said, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, then make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my @s will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.